Hey, what is up guys? So we're going to be doing a deck profile on Denko Shaddolls. This deck is really strong right now and is definitely one of the top 3 decks going into the 2015 ban list that is just around the corner. So if you're looking for a deck that you can play now and in the future, and it's getting more support in the future, this is definitely going to be a very strong deck. This one was piloted by Cody Angeloff, and it's a very strong and very aggressive deck. So if you like OTKs, I would say this is definitely a deck for you, and there's a lot of crazy combos in this deck that you can actually extend a lot of plays off of, but for the most part the deck is very consistent also. And going into the 2015 ban list, you will have to change one card. We'll get to that at the very end, but anyways, let's go and jump right into the deck profile, and then I'll make some comments after. And if you're just here to net deck and you want that YDK file for your DevPro, I'll put that down below in the description box as well. But let's go ahead and get started. So first off, we have 1 copy of Black Legend Soldier, 1 Dark-Armed Dragon, 3 Shaddolls Beast, 2 Dragon, 2 Black Dragon, 2 Shaddolls Squamata or Shaddolls Lizard, 2 copies of the White Dragon, 3 copies of Denko CA, 1 Eclipse Wyvern, 3 Mathematician, 2 Shaddolls Hedgehog, 2 Falcon, or Falco, I forgot, I swapped its name over, and then we got Allure of Darkness, Raigeki, 3 Shaddolls Fusion, 1 Foolish Burial, 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, 3 El Shaddolls Fusion, 1 Shaddolls Roots or Shaddolls Core, 3 Sinister Shadow Games, and Super Poly. Now really quickly, going into 2015 ban list, Super Poly got hit by the ban hammer, but you can go ahead and swap that out with Snatch Steal, and that's basically going to be able to almost do the same thing. Now of course Super Poly is a quick play, but Snatch Steal will basically help you go for the OTKs. Super Poly was a really derpy OTK card, but if your opponent targeted a certain card, you could just change Super Poly and be like, okay, you missed your target now, which was definitely really nice in the game. But I mean, Snatch Steal is a very strong card as well, especially in the mirror match. But anyways, next up for the extra deck, he's playing 1 of the Earth Shaddolls Shekhanaga, and then he's playing 3 copies of the Nephilim or Construct, 2 copies of Midrash, 1 Leo, 1 Yazi. This card's actually really good against Burning Abyss because it has that same like win condition kind of, because it's like, oh, you can't do anything to me. Then we have Black Rose, Arcanite, Goyo Guardian, and instant win condition against the Yang Zings. And then we have 1 Castel, 1 Exciton Knight, and Daigusto Emerald. For his side deck, he decided to go with 2 Gores, 3 Maxi, 1 Grista, 1 Mind Control, 3 Twisters, 2 Enemy Controllers, 1 Fairy Wind, and 2 Royal Decrees. So if you're wondering why the heck Enemy Controller is here, Enemy Controller has been a really popular card because sometimes it's really annoying to deal with some of the things that Cleese throw out. So if you're able to just take their monster and they have it so it's equipped so it can't be destroyed by battle, you can be like, oh, okay, I'm going to go ahead and steal your monster and I'm going to go ahead and finish off the game anyways. So that's really good in order for you to just kind of finish off the game like that. Or if there's some type of problematic card and you can't deal with it, you can go and take it and maybe perhaps synchro with it if you happen to have a monster already on board. And it just opens up a lot of disruptions in plays also, so if your opponent is going to be going for game, you can steal the right card at the right time as always and just cause problems for them. Another thing that was interesting, I want to suggest this for you guys in your side deck, is Puppet Plant. This card is going to be really good for mirror matches and just a lot of just random stuff that might be like Warrior, but more than likely it's usually just for the Shaddolls mirror match, and it's just a very good card in general. Being able just to steal monsters is pretty strong in the game, so anything that is Spellcaster or Warrior, you get to take it and do whatever you want. Basically it's a Snatch Steal that's better. Well, I mean, Snatch Steal you get to keep it forever and then you get 1,000 life points, but more than likely you're going to be doing something with the monster anyway. So Puppet Plant, definitely a fantastic card. There's also a card that's very similar called Electric Virus, which I can show you real quick, which is also another great side deck card if the format happens to favor machine or dragon type, archetypes. There are going to be more machine things coming out in the game, so perhaps that'll eventually be more relevant. But Puppet Plant and the Electric Virus are very great cards to OTK, and the way Shaddolls is kind of played now, because it's kind of changed a little bit, they're more of a very aggressive deck, and especially with that Burning Abyss matchup, Denko CA just really throws down the card. It's like a summonable, like, Jinzo, if you will, and it makes it so they can't set anything, so that really definitely does wreck them pretty hard. But I like how Shaddolls have basically shifted a little bit, and they're still very, very strong decks. So this one, like I said, guys, was piloted by Cody Angeloff, so congrats to him for doing so well with the deck. And as far as the side deck goes, yeah, just as a little quick side note, Puppet Plant and Electric Virus are definitely fantastic cards. I don't think there's really anything that we need to talk about. Oh, other than maybe this card, because some people don't understand why people were playing this. The reason why is because when you go for your Shaddolls fusion, you usually want to put this card in the graveyard. Therefore, once you go ahead and banish it, you're able to add a free Dark Armed Dragon. Dark Armed in the deck, I think, is fantastic because, I mean, all you really need to do is go Mathematician, send Squamata, Squamata, send Falco, and from there you have 2 cards that are dark in the graveyard, and that's not counting if you're going to Shaddolls fusion. But yeah, it's very easy to pull off Dark Arm in the deck, and the deck is relatively consistent. But if you guys have any suggestions, I'd love to hear it in the comment section below. Perhaps if we get some more Shaddolls support, we can talk more about the Shaddolls in the future. But you guys know I love this deck so much. I still think that Midrash is so crazy, man. But it's crazy to see that even with a card this good, and it's not considered like the tier 0 deck where nothing has like it doesn't beat everything. Like, I still think this card is crazy. But anyways, enough rambling on, guys. If you guys want to download the deck, down below in the description box, there's also a tutorial to learn how to go ahead and do that. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Azneyeswhite signing out.